gonna start this off with a crazy story. I spent the last 2 weeks talking about the fact that I was getting a new retainer, and I did get a new one. And yesterday, I babysat for this really nice woman's daughter, who is also an aspiring young chef. I took her to Young Chef Academy. She made French toast. Anyway, not the point. I was in a rush in the morning to get to this little girl's house. And when I woke up, the first thing I did was go to the restroom, as we do, and I flushed blindly, you know, the whole backhanded, staring straight forward flush. And when I stood up and looked down, it was kind of like a, oh, because I saw the bottom half of my retainer spiraling, and then it disappeared into the toilet hole. I think what happened was I slept and it was too loose in my mouth, somehow came out, got tangled in my hair, and so when I woke up in the morning, I didn't really realize that it was out of my mouth, and it just plopped in the toilet. So now all I have left is this little guy. So just thought you'd like to know that. But anyway, exciting stuff today. It's my first day that I actually have nothing to do this week, so I planned out a few things last night. We have to take a trip to several places that aren't very close, like this outdoor mall, to pick up a basket to make buns, which I'm very excited about. I'm also gonna try to DIY something. It's gonna be a hoot. Anyway, I'm gonna get started with a coffee, channel my inner barista, and then we'll get started on this crazy, riveting day. Today I'm thinking a mocha. We're gonna spice it up, add a little cocoa powder in there. And maple syrup. Also, a lot of people have been tagging me in latte art TikToks recently. Thank you so much. I have never learned more than from a barista putting a circular sheet of paper on top of a mug with a little doodle on it. So, let's try out my newfound professional skills. Thanks to you. Okay, so you tap the bubbles. Didn't go so well. I think I have the hand motion down, and I'm definitely getting better at aerating milk, but barista skills still in the process. Also, I know this machine's ridiculous, so if you don't have one of those crazy things, you can just make your normal cup of coffee, iced or hot, and then heat up a little bit of milk with cocoa powder and sweetener, and it'll kind of have the same effect. You'll get like a chocolate creamer, and just put that in there. It's so good. Delicious. I think I'm gonna go on a little walk. They're so shy. But yeah, I kind of just walk the same route every day. I go up a hill and then throughout the whole neighborhood. I'm not really sure how long it is, but I either run it or I walk it. It's like the biggest form of stress relief ever, but also I get to go through my Discover Weekly, so I listen to a bunch of new music, and I keep just thinking that like I'm not accomplishing anything or whatever. It's usually just like a quick little mood dip, but yeah, walks just help me clear my head. My shoe's so soggy. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick brunch. So, tofu bacon. Recently found out a pretty good way to make it. Marinate it. Yeah, a lot. You just cook it low and slow in an oven. Where I have kind of passed that. Flip it. And then you eat it with whatever you want. And a good way to eat tofu if you don't like it, because like my dad says, it tastes like nothing. Tofu tastes like whatever you season it with, so when it's marinated in something, it's delicious. It just tastes like soy sauce and maple syrup and liquid smoke. I just paired this with a little kale salad, which is super easy to make. As long as you like massage your kale with a little oil and vinegar, it'll taste so good. Been watching Manifest lately. So good. Let's do a quick little rip shot of this bacon. Spicy mayo. I gotta go. I think a child's about to die. Dry enough. Mailbox fit check. All right, everyone. First things first, Williams-Sonoma, to pick up my bao basket, and then I'm gonna go to an Asian market to pick up some ingredients for tonight, and then a thrift store for my little shirt DIY. So let's get on the road. All right, destination number 1. This bush is playing really good music. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
You too. We've arrived at destination number 2. It's H Mart, which I think is a Korean grocery store. And I'm hoping to just find some ingredients that I wouldn't be able to find at the grocery stores that I normally go to. There's a Kroger close to my house, so, you know, I'm kind of used to the inventory there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So good. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I actually got a bunch of things, but one thing to taste test. This is like a white bean paste cake. It's made out of rice flour. It's supposed to taste like green tea. Mmm. It's like a little pillow. Last but not least, last purchase. I know you're confused, but give me 5 seconds. Okay, back to my idea. It's actually really good, and I know this doesn't look like this cutest sweater, but imagine it in a different form. It has a lot of unique potential. So, essentially, we're gonna cut it here and here, and have straps trailing towards the back and one up the neck. I got a shirt really similar to this on a vacation one time and never wore it because it had dolphins on it, but it's like a really easy design. So I feel like in sweater form, it could be a hit. this also just gives me an excuse to go to a thrift store, but control myself when I buy things. Like when I walked in there, I only allowed myself to buy one item, and I ended up with 2. But it's a lot better than I used to do in there. And this is the shape that you're after. Okay, get ready. Get ready.
And the authorized the expedition to the U.S. and the... Right, obviously.
Ingredient prep is going insanely well, but I need a power nap. Here's my dough. Okay, so I prepped jackfruit, my mushrooms, my radishes, and now I just have to let this dough rise for an hour, and then we can get cooking. Guys, we're eating bao buns tonight.
What's a bao bun?
It's like a Chinese traditional dish.
Okay.
As long as it's tasty.
You better be good. That's all I can say. Does it got meat in it?
No.
Oh my God.
With your hosts, Halle and Melissa. No Heather, no Randy, because they're busy at work, but it's okay.
It's okay. We've got it covered.
Okay, so our dough has risen.
Voluminous.
Very.
He has risen.
He has risen indeed.
We kept out 2 spoonfuls of flour, like the little flour packet told me to. So I'm assuming all we do now is just roll it out and kind of form these into little balls. I think they have a rolling pin, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pour it.
Now, I know I'm not making these traditionally, we're going the vegan route, but I know there's this, it's like gua bao or something, which is what you'd normally, I don't know, that's the bao that I know. It's like stuffed with pork belly.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
We're not doing that. You're having mushroom and jackfruit, which I also saw at H Mart today for 99 cents. It was like a 5-pound giant fruit for 99 cents.
Deal.
It is a steal.
So why didn't you buy it?
Because I heard they smell like fart. I heard jackfruit smells really, really bad.
And
I bought it in a can.
we Which is way easier.
which is so much easier. But 3 times the price. Funny how that works.
Yeah,
Capitalism.
but you pay for the convenience.
That's true. Okay, now I have a little oil here, and you just brush that on the inside of the bun, and then fold it in half, and then you give that like a really light roll. Ooh. Here are our little buns. Now we let these rise for another 15 minutes before we steam them in my brand new Williams-Sonoma wooden steamer basket.
Wow.
William. Smells like William.
Do they go right on here?
And then you put water and like a wok. And it just steams right through all these little ridges. See you in 15 minutes.
Our buns. Our buns. To make.
15 minutes have passed. The buns have risen exponentially. Okay, so I think you're supposed to put these on parchment paper, but I don't have any, so I'm just
Sure
gonna...
we don't have some?
Yeah, I used it all. So I'm just gonna stick them in here, and then we're gonna get some water boiling. Ooh. And you steam these for 10 minutes. So we'll see how it goes. Looks like we'll have to do 2 rounds. We don't really have a wok, so faux wok.
Outreach and like work in the community. So I love that aspect.
Okay, guys, it looks like we should have used the parchment paper. Oh, oh. Yes. Still pretty sure we should have. Yeah, but it's okay.
Edible.
Edible.
And pretty, fluffy.
It actually worked really well. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through all the fillings we have here. So, pickled radishes, that cabbage slaw that I had for brunch, I guess, and then our meat, and then this stuff is called crunchy garlic that I found. It's so good. So I guess we'll start with some spicy mayo and a little bit of this crunchy garlic. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't tell your dad what it is.
Yeah.
And just let him eat
Just
it.
let him eat it.
Mmm.
Damn.
What was that like close up in my face? I thought it would be artistic.
No.
You go through the hair.
Such a bad angle.
No, you couldn't really see your face.
Okay, good.
Oh my god.
Looks.
Smells good.
If you were served this, as you were, what are your thoughts?
You mean
Poke
like I
test?
would have picked this off the menu?
Well, no.
Thank
you. Let's pretend you did.
So fluffy.
Yes. Okay, we're all gonna do this on 3.
Okay.
Is that a radish?
Yes, it's pickled.
Mmm.
I thought you were doing 3.
Guys, look at that yeast. Look at that yeasted dough.
I really hate when you say the word yeast.
That's probably why I say it so much.
Yeah, but I think of infection.
Oh my god.
And that's jackfruit and mushroom.
What's a jackfruit?
It's that big green thing that apparently smells like farts. Oh yeah, guys, I'll do close-ups. Okay, good job. See you later. Make a bad one. Or don't. It's a very long process, but definitely worth it if you're in the cooking mood.
Or go to a restaurant and order
And order them. Good evening, everyone.
The night's coming to an end. I just made this face mask out of yogurt and turmeric and honey. So we're gonna see how it goes. It's 10 o'clock and I have to be up at 7 to babysit again. But I'm excited. Honestly, it was really fun pretending to be a mom for 3 hours on Tuesday, and I can't wait to do it again. Okay, I'm just going for a thin layer here. Progress report. It's dry now, time to wash it off. Do I look glossy? So luscious. Great day today. Accomplished a lot. Latte art still in the works. Bread, another step further. Milestone achieved. I know I very briefly mentioned the whole feeling lost blah 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 thing this morning. I think if you can relate to that on any level, my best advice to you would be to take it one day at a time, because that's the advice I was given and it helped a lot. I mean, you can say that all of these things that were accomplished today were very minuscule and, don't really have that big of a difference on anyone's life but my own and maybe the 3 people that my bread making fed. But it's something, And I think you'd be selling yourself short if you were to say, I've accomplished nothing, when you have hundreds and hundreds of days ahead to change and to grow. So, we grew a lot today. And on to the next day. I do look a little glowy. Okay, turmeric. Okay. As always, see you next week. I'm trying to think of a cool way to end this. Bye. Bye, everyone. Oh my god. I can't believe. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss you so much.